pet shed. It's a very simple layout. It's basically 3 pens. The first pen here is where the lambs are brought in first at they're 24 hours old at that stage. They're left with their mother for the first day, just to build up natural immunity from the mother's beastings. They're brought in here. I use a Euro 2 feeder. It's on at full, the thermostat is turned up fully, so as the milk is nice and hot, it encourages them to suck. So for the first couple of days that they're in there, I'm watching them tightly to make sure that they are sucking. Sometimes you'd have to give them a bottle for a few days just to make sure they are sucking, and then encourage them onto the feeder. At around a week old, when they're visibly thriving, they're moved in here into the second pen. It's another Euro 2 feeder, but the thermostat is turned to half power. So the milk is actually quite cool. It's here. It's getting them ready, getting them used to when they'll actually go into the third pen in a further week, where it's just an ordinary bucket with tubes coming out of it, and the milk is cold at that stage, and there's no problem drinking from that age. The creep feeder is in there with them. They're offered creep at lib. They don't eat an awful lot for a while, but once they get into it, they start eating it. They're weaned at 35 days. I'm fairly strict on that. They're abruptly weaned. They're moved over into another shed where there's another creep feeder, and they're left there for a further maybe 2 or 3 weeks until they're all weaned. They're moved out then into fields with the old lambs and their lambs. This works well as the lambs from the ewe lambs are offered creep, and they're left with them until they're weaned then, and they're all weaned then off of the meal as well, and they're finished off of grass throughout the summer.